education because she doesn't
Bethune
deserve any good
Cookman.
one. The
I
what?
don't actually know where Bethune-Cookman is. It's probably a great university. Bethune-Cookman alumni. Yeah, don't come for me. It was a joke.
Yeah, Cookman University, if you want to sponsor this podcast, you can reach out to us at jerrypierceped. Am I the asshole here for considering breaking up with my girlfriend for what her grandparents said? This is Bello.
I'm fitting to murder this driver.
This is Darrien.
And this is Paddy.
And this is Jury of Your Peers. What the fuck is going on, guys? We are back.
Part 2.
Recording part 2. We are following up. So, if you did not listen to last episode, I say this all the time, but I'm going to say it again. If you did not listen to last episode, go back, listen to it, because this is a direct follow-up to a story that we had last time, and we were waiting. So, to give you guys a peek behind the curtain, it was before Halloween, and then this gentleman said, "Oh, I'm gonna have a follow-up after the Halloween party," and not only that, we have 2 updates. So we have the Halloween party update, and then the overall closeout to the story that he did a final update on. Really exciting stuff. I have a head cold, so I'm slightly sniffly and have a massive brain fog, but I'm here. We are ready to record and give you guys the content that we know you guys are waiting for all week. How are you doing, boys?
I'm doing good. Today was a day. That's all I'll say. Wow, that rhymed bars. But, you know, I'm excited to follow up on this story. I was very invested. I love the drama. So I'm ready to find out what the conclusion is.
I'm tired, man. It's dark outside. Daylight saving sucks, man. It's
dark.
It's going to work dark, leave work dark. I just live in darkness, man.
Oh my god, he's literally Bane.
Somebody get him some help.
I'm pretty much Bane.
Better help. Please.
Listen,
we need a sponsorship now.
Man. The fire rises.
The fire rises. That's true. The fire's lit, brother. The fire rises. You're not wrong. It is, it's great for my lighting, because usually I have the entire strength of the sun coming from behind me, and then I have to try to adjust my lighting. So this is a little bit better in that regard, but it is massively depressing to, like, finish work and be like, oh, wonderful, it's dark, and I can't see fucking shit.
Yeah, it's nighttime now. Great. Love that.
Yeah.
It's always just nighttime.
So we got some follow-ups to do, boys. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. But one last pit stop on the road trip before we hit the long haul. We have a TikTok. We have an Instagram. We have a Twitter Paddy doesn't post on, and a non-existent Reddit that's on the way soon, hopefully one day. We want to interact with y'all. I mean, these boys have been cooking. And when I say these boys, I mean one of them in particular has been cooking on the TikTok. I mean, really, really great stuff. That actually came out as a diss to you, Paddy, but genuinely it's not.
No. I don't take it as a diss. Darrien's been fire on the TikTok, man.
Yeah, if you guys are not on there, you get some really, really great clips, some really great edited content. Some really good stuff that, you know, hopefully something for the future y'all can take a look at, but some really cool stuff. And we have another podcast. Paddy, hit me with the 1 second pitch.
Football.
We in there.
I like that. Yeah, man. It's always the ones that you edit the most that do the worst on TikTok, and it makes me cry a little bit. So please.
So let's change that, guys. Get in there. When you see that there's something with a lot of editing and work, report it to make it banned on TikTok. Actually.
Comment terrible editing on it. Before I forget, G Swizzle, Grace, shout out, commented phalange on one of the TikToks, and I straight up almost forgot. Shout out you. Keep doing what you're doing. You get 6 more shout outs for the whole rest of the year. So, you know, I don't know. Use it for advertising. I don't fucking know. We're not that big yet, but one day it'll be worth something.
If you're interested, if you want a shout out,
if we can get to 500 followers on TikTok by the end of the year, so December 31st, I'm willing to do whatever the top comment says on tomorrow's TikTok. So tomorrow is November 12th. So we're recording today on November 11th. Darrien will post a TikTok. If we can get to 500 followers by the end of the year, we'll go back to that TikTok and whatever the top liked comment says, within reason. I'm not doing anything illegal.
Damn it. I was going to comment OnlyFans.
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
I will do that.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I gotta rally the troops on this one. That'll be fun.
That's huge for the program, Paddy. Good on you. Kudos to you for sticking with the program, because that's huge. I'm very excited to see you.
I swear to God, if we get to like 500 followers in a week, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be happy,
I'm posting that clip of you saying that you're gonna do whatever.
And you don't want to make it like 1,000, do you? You don't really want to reach for the stars.
No. He's already locked in. He's already said it. It's on the record. Okay. This is common law at this point.
I think it's 375 more followers.
That's true.
Promotion
here. No, I'm kidding. I won't promote any. I won't do it.
Well, with that being said, I feel like we're at a great point to start jumping into some stories.
I agree.
Ooh, man.
All right. So, and I say stories, I mean story. We got a lot to cover, boys. This guy has had some shit happen to him. So this comes from Reddit user, I'll remind you guys, Mesmer Dash. I now understand his name. We'll get into that here in a minute. But as a quick, just one paragraph update based on what had happened, a reminder for everyone watching the show or listening to the show, if it's been a week, I know these boys, it's been a little bit more than a week. So, if you're keeping up with my posts, you will know that I, 22 male, had a girlfriend, 22 female, who had a boy best friend, Alex, 23 male. He's older. He's an older boy, whom she was weirdly close with. I then found out that she had been lying about Alex for months and that he had been telling her to break up with me. I made her my ex, and I said I would post an update on picking up her things and the party we were both attending. We voted last time. Do we remember our results from last time based off non-complete data?
I'm pretty sure we all agreed that this poster is not the asshole very quickly. I don't think there was any deliberation. Honestly, if your name is Alex at all, just fuck you. Because of this guy. This guy gave you a bad name. Sorry. Change it.
That's eerily close to my fiance's name, so careful. But
it's not the same, though.
It's technically not the same. You're right. It's not the same. Technically, it's, well, we'll
yeah. Oh, yeah, let's just put it on blast.
Yeah. And before we get started,
You haven't done that.
That was probably, that was your best one so far.
Ran out of beer, and I was like, oh shit, and I didn't feel like doing another beer run until I moved, because, peer behind the curtains, guys, I'm moving in like 2 weeks. Exciting stuff. So it's like, I'm really gonna buy a case of beer and then lug it to the new plate? Like, no.
Yeah.
Like, that's just buy beer when I get there.
To take those 5 pounds.
Listen,
hey man,
5 pounds doesn't
counts.
seem like much, but when you're thinking strategically to do this across like 100 different things, you're like, I'm not gonna buy that. I'm just gonna wait until I get there.
I'm glad that the beer's in the script this time. That's how it should be. It's getting blurred out.
If you'd like to sponsor us, we'd love to have you. Please.
Yeah. Okay. Get the gavel back out. It's been a while. Since we got the gavel out.
If you wanna sponsor us, reach out to us at jerryreappearsped@gmail.com.
Do you have the gavel today?
I do. I did remember the gavel today.
Okay. Wow.
We were on
progress.
Yeah, because I've been bad about that lately. With that being said, we can get into this update. So, my ex came to collect her stuff Friday morning, and all was mostly well. There were a few tears here and there, but my ex collected her things and my roommate was witness. Anyway, that night there was a Halloween party. I went dressed as Mesmer, irrelevant to the story, but whatever. For understanding, yeah, y'all can look him up. What a niche reference. This is an Elden Ring DLC boss. Is who he's dressing as. Very, very descript costume. If you look it up, it is I assume there had to have been some work put into this because it's aggressive. At least that's who I assume, unless there's another Mesmer in common media, because that's the one that I know.
This dude's pretty sick.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty
chopped.
badass. Oh. No, he looks like Melania, but the guy version. I never played the Elden Ring DLC.
Well, spoiler alert for any Elden Ring fans. Spoiler alert. He is the half sibling to Melania, so that makes sense. He is a secret.
Bang! I knew it.
He is a secret half sibling, according to the lore. Patty gets it. Hey, Patty, how many tries did it take for you to beat Melania?
What'd that mean?
Yeah.
What'd that mean?
Hey guys, tune in to our other podcast if you guys want to hear more about this, because Patty will be talking about it at length. Anyways.
Yes. Very connected to the college football.
Yeah. I mean, Mesmer, he ran for like 130 yards last week? I mean,
easy.
Like, he's on one. Just,
Yes.
It is taking us so long to get into the story here.
Sorry, that was tough.
It's called suspense. Look it up.
My friend, who was also attending the party, dropped me off. And for the first couple hours, I had a splendid time. Then, my ex and Alex showed up around 8. Dressed in matching costumes.
That's what I was worried about. Oh my God.
Dude, this guy was definitely waiting in the wings. He was like...
He had these costumes already picked out.
Yeah. I just happen to have this costume in your exact size, and I just bought it. It came as a 2-piece set, so here you go.
I just happen to have Jabba the Hutt and... Leia costume ready
and a
to go.
complicated monkey lizard hanging around.
If somebody showed up like that, my ex showed up like that in that costume, we're squabbling. I might squabble both of them.
Well, okay, do you guys want to guess? I'll give you guys like one guess each what the matching costume is.
Okay, Patty, you go first.
For context, it's not Jabba the Hutt and his complicated monkey lizard. I'll be positive about that.
Boots and Dora.
Ooh, good guess, but no.
That's a good guess. I'm going to guess it's like a basic ass thing, because like the thing was like the next day. So unless this guy had like the costumes actually just ready to go, this was always planned. I'm going to guess that they went as salt and pepper.
Changing my answer to cop and robber.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. Hansel and Gretel.
Great answers. I'm going to give half a point to Patty for being incredibly close. Catwoman and Batman.
How was I close?
I guess criminal
robber,
and
yeah.
jester.
Cop and robber.
Cop and robber, yeah. Like, that's actually pretty close to the concept.
So she was leathered up. Oh, boy.
We don't know, but, one can assume.
We know.
We don't know.
You don't dress not in leather and be Catwoman. That doesn't even make sense. Then you're just a random woman.
This isn't Catwoman. This is feline female.
And how did they have those costumes on like such short notice?
You probably go to a costume store and just like hammer that out. I'd have to imagine.
Nah. Hell no.
No?
Girls take their Halloween costumes very seriously. There's no way she got some ill-fitting Catwoman from a party city. No way.
We don't know. We don't have all the info. Anyways, whatever. It didn't bother me. I continued chatting with friends and drinking. Here's where it all went downhill. Alex approached me and asked me to talk in private. I obviously refused. I want nothing to do with him. He kept on insisting, begging me to hear him out. I told him no and to leave me alone, etc. As I walked away, he told me my ex missed me and wanted to talk. This should have been my first red flag, but I ignored it. I went to talk with one of my female friends and her boyfriend. He got us drinks, and we talked for a while and drank, and had a dance. Then, my ex approaches me. She looks tired and teary-eyed. She grabs my arm and begs me to talk to her. I gently move away and tell her no. My friends back me up, telling her to go away. She doesn't go away, keeps on grabbing my arm and begging to talk, crying now. Unfortunately, my friend started to feel really ill, so her boyfriend took her to the bathroom. Now I was alone with my ex, and I tried to move away. She grabbed my hand and tried to lead me away. I shook her off and told her to leave me alone. She started ranting, saying that Alex was a manipulative piece of shit and that she's been meaning to cut him off for ages.
Surprise, surprise. He wasn't the guy you thought he was. Dude, I mean, I said this last episode. Back broken. As soon as that happened, game over. He was like, okay, I'm done now. On to the next obsession. Dude, it's always like, it's the obsessive part of it. Those guys are just like addicted to the chase. They're like the car or the dog that's chasing the car. Like once they catch it, they're like, oh, this isn't funny. I don't want to play with you anymore. Like in Toy Story, literally. Okay. I'm very interested to see what the reasoning behind this manipulative turn is and why they show up together and in matching costumes. If she, you know what?
She was, this feels like therapy.
Yeah.
Go to therapy. That's our next shirt, guys. We got like 5 in the tank.
Go to therapy and don't shit at the function.
Right. Sure.
Yeah. It also is possible too. Another thing I just wanted to bring up. Possible that she was like, "Oh yeah, I broke up with him," and then he was like, "Oh sweet, you broke up." Alex was like, "Oh sweet, you broke up with him. Can I hit?" And then she was like, "Whoa, I never. You actually wanted to? I thought we were just friends. You know, I could totally see us
in this world that is more surprised than a girl hearing from her guy best friend after she breaks up with her boyfriend that he all of a sudden magically has feelings.
It's all performative. They knew the whole time. They're like, oh my, I never knew that he felt this way. All he did was tell me every single day how he would treat me better than you. And I never put 2 and 2 together. It's always like that.
Yeah. By the way, so he says that according to her, she's been meaning to cut him off for ages. And then we get a parentheses. We got a parentheses in this hoe. BS, in my opinion. They showed up in matching costumes. So you guys nailed it.
Yeah, I mean,
so at least we're all
he's
on
a
the same
reasonable
page.
guy. He's a reasonable guy.
He's like, what the fuck? What are you trying to cut him off? You showed up as Batman and Batwoman. What the fuck are you talking about? So
yeah, literally the only thing worse would have been them showing up like as Batgirl and Batman or something. Actually, I feel like that would have been better because I don't think Batman and Batgirl ever like hooked up. But literally, Catwoman is like his primary love interest.
Yes.
It's like, what's the one villain in Batman that actually fucks Batman? Let's go as that one.
Oh.
Clearly, you missed a weird movie about him and the Joker.
Yeah. Oh. I think I downloaded the wrong Batman Rises. Is that not what the movie's called?
God.
This isn't right.
Oh, God.
Wait, I'm so confused, guys. Wait, oh God.
Oh, God.
I said, okay, she can do that, but it won't change that we are split up and I won't consider any contact or relationship in the future. She got visibly annoyed. I decided to leave the party early as I had a bad feeling about all of this and was uncomfortable. I went to find the host to thank him for the party and say my goodbyes. This is when my ex found me again and cornered me. This is hard to admit, but she put her arms around my neck and tried to kiss me.
Ooh.
And then she proceeded to try and touch me.
Oh, God.
She kept whispering that this wasn't over and we were still a couple.
Guys, can we all just be honest for a moment? This is sketchy. Let's get it out of the way. This is sketchy. Let's also get out of the way. 50-50 shot it works in most cases. 50-50 shot that it works in most cases.
This is bad. If there are any girls, and I'm sure there are not many that listen to this, don't do this.
I am just gonna throw out there.
No.
I'm not gonna get specific or anything, but there have been some crazy things that have happened to some people in this virtual room. And things continued as normal. That's all I'll say.
Why are you looking at me?
I was looking at I was looking at my camera, and here you go. But look, I'm not saying it's right. It's very bad and probably illegal. No means no both ways. I'm not gonna lie though, there are a lot of dudes out there who are folding for this. I'm not gonna lie. But I think the big thing about this guy is that he actually was over it. Like, he seemed like he was actually done. Like, a lot of guys I think are
like a smart guy, and I know he's gonna respond correctly. Bello,
he's like,
continue.
I'm heartbroken, but I'm also not dumb.
Oh yeah, I'll continue. But
he said he was ashamed to admit this. Is he just talking about the fact that he let a girl corner him?
Well, I'm gonna say that. Well, you know what? We'll keep moving, and then I'll make my comment. Jesus Christ. I froze up for a couple of minutes and then roughly pushed her away and told her to get the fuck off me.
Ooh.
And that she was crazy. I admit, I got really angry. I was in shock and felt disgusting. She started crying, calling me unstable. I didn't care at all and stormed out of the party. I called a taxi and went home. My comment here is he just got sexually assaulted because he did not want that, and she went for it. I'm not saying you should hit her because you'd get arrested.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
She sexually assaulted him. Fuck this chick. He should absolutely hit her. Get the fuck off of him.
Oh my god.
I'm sick of this chick. Fuck this.
I will say, we've gone through this before.
Oh, no.
There are tons of people out there who completely ignore the context as soon as you put your hands on a woman. Is it well within his right to be like, get the hell away from me? Yes. Are you in a room full of people who don't know what just happened? Also, yes. Are you probably going to get a guy in there who's like, hey, man, get your hands off of her. She's a fucking woman. Let's kill this guy. You got to be careful, man.
I'm saying no matter what, he shouldn't logically, because that's someone is going to enter the room.
He shouldn't logically. He can't hit a woman.
I'm not saying logically, because logically someone's going to walk in and he's going to get the short end of the stick. That I agree with. But you're saying on in terms of, is it justified? Yes. Fuck her. What is this?
You know what I mean, though.
I'm sorry. You made it sound like you were never hit a woman. Never any situation that you should hit a woman.
But if you can just push her off and not hit her, yes.
Oh, okay. I get where you're going. Okay,
that's not what I understood, Pat. I thought you meant never lay a hit. There's never a reason. I thought you meant don't even put a hand. Yeah.
Don't
escalate it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Understood. That's not what I understood. I was like, so he's just supposed to let it happen? What? I don't understand.
I ain't gonna lie. Not every guy is as nice as Paddy. Y'all better be careful out there. Don't be oh, he won't do it. They will. They'll hit you, and you'll be in pain, girl. Don't do it. It ain't worth it.
That night was really difficult. I texted my friend who I had came to the party with to let him know I'd left and what had happened. He was furious with my ex. Since Friday, I've been in a tough state. A few of you messaged me, and then in parentheses, who I need to get back. I guess he's responding to all the comments on these, and told me what I had experienced with sexual assault. That didn't register at the time, but I guess it's starting to. On Saturday, a lot of my friends messaged me. They had found out what had happened, presumably from my friend that I had told, and were incredibly supportive. They cut off my ex, and I'm glad to have them on my side. A few of them suggested filing a report, but I don't even know how that works or if I'm ready to do that. Alex tried to reach out to me through social media, but I blocked his accounts. I don't care for what he or my ex have to say. Thank you all for the kind words to my last post, and for those who saw my deleted post and sent me advice. I don't think I'll have another update unless I file a report or if there are any developments in the situation. I'm terrified to see my ex on Monday in class. I will admit I don't know how to handle this.
I think this brings up a solid point of like, even when you said it, like you saw mine and Paddy's reaction about like the report. It's like one of those things where like, look, it's not right. It's not good. Every guy like has an experience where they were like touched and they did not want to be touched, but it doesn't, people around you generally don't put the same level of like gravitas on it. So like it's almost something that you're like kind of taught to like brush off. Like you're like, oh, it happened. It was very weird. I didn't like it, but like, okay, let's move on. So like even just the thought of like filing a report and being like, this girl did this to me, I'm like, oh my God, like this guy's about to get cooked. But it's the right thing to do because it is what happened. That is the letter of what sexual assault is. And it does happen to guys. But it's just one of those things I don't feel like dudes are trained or taught to take it as seriously as it is. Like, I'm sure you guys have experiences where some girl was like, I'm just going to do it. And then it was like, okay, I guess I just got to move on.
So we got to debate if he's the asshole here.
Yeah, I feel like it's only swung further that way.
There is another update. To be totally transparent, we can vote. I don't know if it's really necessary. I'll be honest with you.
I don't know.
This is becoming a reaction podcast.
Yeah. If one of you votes in favor of the chick here,
yeah, I don't think we could like be friends.
We might have to replace somebody on this here podcast.
You know, if you really think, no, I'm kidding. To play devil's advocate here.
This is just a story that's like blowing up on the Am I the Asshole subreddit. And, you know, we're slowly becoming some really important names on this Am I the Asshole subreddit. So we got to talk about all these major stories.
In certain circles.
Certain circles. Yep. And this guy definitely should file a report. Just like legally, right? You always want to cover your bases because obviously he did get sexually assaulted. I wish this chick would get arrested, even though I doubt that that's going to happen. But it's always good to do it because if something ever happens, you have like documented, you know, like you see this kind of shit all the time. Like if she tries to fuck you over in like a couple weeks and it's like, you know what? Actually, he assaulted me because she's trying to do like a weird revenge thing. You have like, oh no, I filed a report when this happened and like multiple witnesses. Like, why did you take 4 weeks when I did that? It's kind of like frames it up a little better for him if, God forbid, that were to happen. So it's always smart, dude. Always do that. With that being said, we can get into the final update. This shit is long. That's why we're only doing one story today. So it starts off. So I took the advice of you wonderful people and filed a police report. Expectedly, they didn't offer too much support.
Knew it.
They documented my case, but told me, in quotes, cases like these don't usually go anywhere, or something like that. I admit I was a mess at the station and didn't really process everything well. I just wanted to get it all on paper ASAP, like you guys recommended. On a better note, my university is taking the formal complaint I filed very seriously. I gave them my crime reference number and explained that I would be uncomfortable attending lectures with my ex. Whilst they are investigating my complaint, they told me I could participate in lectures remotely and access recordings of my lectures so I didn't have to see my ex in any classes. They explained to me that the investigation may take time and have offered me support by assigning me to a well-being advisor. I have also been offered short-term counseling sessions. My professor was very understanding and reassured me that I would never be paired with my ex in any of our upcoming projects or assignments, so this is definitely a win. I spent the week mostly catching up with my friends and indulging in my hobbies as a distraction. I started playing the electric guitar again, spent more time at the gym with my cats. Oh, sorry, at the gym and with my cats. That was weird.
At the gym
cat guy.
with your cats.
You can.
I have
you
a
can,
cat now.
guy.
You can bring your
Shout
cats to
out.
the gym. That's cool. Like, as long as they behave, I guess.
All right.
What, Patty? What? You don't take your cats to the gym?
I've never taken my cats to the gym.
I'm just glad you really put it out there for all the cat gym goers where it's like, hey, man, you can do it as long as they behave.
Yeah.
As long as they behave.
Listen, man, we have a wide and diverse audience. I got to make sure we're covering our bases, right?
It's true.
For sure, this man or woman exists out there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I also have an outing planned with my friends on Monday. We'll be going to a cat cafe, which should be fun. This guy with the cats.
This guy and his cats, man. I
He
love
likes
this guy.
cats.
Good for him. Good for him. Here's the part of the update I think will interest you all. About 2 days after the Halloween party, my close friend, Jaya, 22 female, called me. I answered, and she started by asking if I was okay. I told her the truth and that I'm not okay right now, but I will be, and she offered her support and told me she was 100% on my side. Then she said something that surprised me. She told me that Alex had limited contact with my ex now. Apparently, one of Jaya's friends is close with Alex, and she found this out through him. My ex had supposedly been lying to Alex the whole time, claiming I was abusive and mentally unstable. Alex was suspicious that my ex was begging to get back with me despite these claims, and found out she was lying and got really mad at her. Bro.
This girl is the devil. Holy shit.
Before we go any further, I just want to say I found his crown on the ground because he dropped it. He's a king. This guy deserves the world the way he's been handling this. Honestly, respect, and not a lot of people would handle it as well as he did. Man, this chick sucks.
Yeah, rip Alex, man. I apologize, Alex. Hey, if your name is Alex, you're really fucking cool, dude. I really
That's
like
tough,
this
man.
guy.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like some true, like, when people say, like, do you think evil exists in the world, or do you think, like, it's, like, taught or whatever? Like, this is, like, either she's mentally not all right, or, like, she's literally just, like, evil. Or like a like sociopath, like who's like, I just need to get what I want. Like there's no other explanation for me.
Yeah, she has to be, because this is crazy. Like, if this is true, like, this is all 100% true, because obviously we don't have all the details. Like, not even therapy. You need to go to jail.
Yeah.
Like,
Murder at the
you
stake!
Yeah. Good Lord. Darrien, insert the clip. I forget what streamer it was where he's playing that Telltale game, and he's like, I'm sick of this bitch.
Oh,
Play
I know
that.
exactly what you're talking about.
You got to put the clip of Future going. It's an evil world.
It's an evil world we live in.
Two great clips. I don't know how true this is exactly, and I'm always skeptical of gossip, but thinking back, it definitely makes sense. Alex is a jerk with everyone, definitely, but begging her to break up with me for months lines up with this information. Apparently, he wanted to talk to me at the party about what my ex had been saying to get some clarification. Not sure why he suddenly cares, and I probably won't ever hear him out because I don't want any potential ties to my ex. Jaya agreed with me and said she didn't expect me to hear him out. She just wanted to let me know what she had been told. She continued to tell me that my ex has started harassing our mutual friends online now that she's been cut off. Jaya told me that my ex has been making vague but recognizable posts such as how to cope after breaking up with an abusive ex and what to do when you find out all your friends are fake. We had a laugh about it together and ended up playing video games the rest of the night.
Wow.
Is that the full update?
No, that's not the end.
God damn, this nigga.
I know.
Writing like he's running out of time. Alexander Hamilton.
Great reference. Reference. He wrote the other 51. Paddy gets it.
I don't.
We'll
Have you
go
not
watch
seen Hamilton?
He has not.
Patty, stop.
What type of sports do they play in there?
American ones.
That's true.
They play with guns.
That's true. They play the
They
fun sport where
kill
you
people.
duel someone in New Jersey and shoot each other.
Heard that's a fun game.
Yeah, big part of the story.
I played it before.
Jaya is a very kind, down-to-earth, smart person. She's been one of my most supportive friends during this time, and we share a lot of similar interests. She loves video games and music, and I've been trying to convince her to play Elden Ring, which is a work in progress. Okay, so we know it was
so he definitely was.
We got the confirmation.
So this is like relatively new. Like this happened like last year or like this year.
No, this is a newer post. I only get posts from like the last couple weeks.
Oh, so this like just happened.
When I remember he was like,
we were
I'm
waiting
going to talk
for
about the
the
Halloween
update.
party.
Oh, I didn't. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
That's why you said you okay, now I get why you said I hate you. Like, now I understand. Yeah, we were literally waiting. Like, I did not have an update.
There was a
and he was
chance
like,
that he didn't put an update.
Yo, I thought that this was like a past and he had already. Whoa, so this shit is live.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And you know what? I'll say this too. Peek behind the curtain. I guess Darrien didn't know this. I only get posts that are like really recent. Like, I try to make sure everything we talk about is topical.
Hell
The only time I make exceptions is for classics like Poop Knife. That's an old story. But besides that, I always try to keep us up to date with what's going on.
I still think Poop Knife's our most popular episode. Like by far. Except for the first one.
It's just one of the best stories of all time. We'll reread it. On episode 100, when we get to episode 100, we'll reread Poop Knife.
In 3 years. All right. In 2 years.
Yep. I'm conflicted about Alex too. Wait, sorry. I skipped the last line of that last paragraph. Trying to convince her to play Elden Ring. And she has 3 cats. Jaya will also be attending.
This man is really on the cats.
I know. This guy, a huge fan. Jaya will be attending the outing on Monday, so even more of a reason to look forward to it. It'd be crazy. He gets with Jaya less than a week after.
I was thinking that was definitely going to happen, and I'm glad that it is not taking that turn yet.
Yeah, he needs more time. I'm conflicted about Alex too. Despite him being an absolute jerk, not just to me, but to most of his friends, I don't think he should have been lied to like that, if the story is true. I wonder now whether he was really interested in my ex or whether he thought he was being a good friend and helping her escape a toxic relationship. Nevertheless, I am trying to put those thoughts behind me for now, as Alex is still in contact, although limited, with my ex. And then this final part is him just saying, if you've gotten this far, thank you for reading. I will update again regarding investigations if anything else comes up. Let's clap it up for this guy.
Go Mesmer.
Yeah, go Mesmer. Hell yeah, man.
I think, as much as I said, sorry, Alex, I do think that he still was into her. Here's my reasoning, right? If I found out that one of you were lying to me about your significant other being abusive to you, I would have to fundamentally question who you were as a person. And I think I would turn around and be like, this is not a good dude. Like, I'd be like, I should not be around them anymore. The fact that he's still communicating with her at all, he's like, I just want it to work. I'm hoping that she can get better and I can fix her. You can't,
but
Alex.
The example you just gave doesn't work, though, unless you want to have sex with one of us.
I do.
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't edit that out. Leave that in. Play it for the masses. Chat, clip that.
Yeah, but it's still though, I think if a friend, well, that's the thing. If you guys were just my friends and you guys told me this and then I found out you were lying, it would be straight up easy to be like, this person is literally untrustworthy at a baseline level. I think the only reason he can't do that is because there is another level to it. Because I don't think that they're just friends, because he was still talking to her at this moment in time right now. And everybody else seems to have cut her off.
End of the day. What's this guy's name again?
Mesmer. Yeah,
okay.
That's all we've
Mesmer. End of the day, Mesmer is completely in the right here. He handled the situation really well, got out of a bad situation. Credit to him. hope that like everything in terms of the investigation goes well. He can find peace. He can find way away from her and figure all that out. Alex, I feel bad for because he was manipulated. It feels like he was used. That is difficult for someone, especially like a guy. Like, it's tough to say like, oh, I was manipulated. I was used by like a girl. A lot of people won't take you seriously there. A lot of people will be like, oh, just get over it. Like, was she hot? Like stuff like that. So I feel bad for him in that sense. For him, like, it's probably like, hey, I need to look at like the people I'm around, maybe the way I act a little bit. But like, I don't think he's fully at fault here like we originally thought. And then this girl, like, if you don't take the time, and it doesn't seem like she is, because it seems like she's one of the people that puts blame on everybody else except yourself, which if you do that, man, you gotta take a hard look in the mirror. But she needs to understand the gravity of everything that she did, from basically what seems like throwing away what appears to be a really good person that did care about you, manipulating another person. Whether that person's a good person or not, manipulating someone is manipulating someone. That's horrible. Sexually assaulting somebody, not taking accountability for that, placing blame on others, putting things on social media that aren't true to make yourself seem better. It just is like, at some point, karma's going to catch up with you, and you're really, really not going to like the things that happen.
Yeah. I like this type person, like whenever she's putting out the like, oh, what to do when you just broke up with like an abuse, like got out of an abusive relationship, to Patty's point, she's just doing a CYA at that point. And like, that kind of thing is what made me say that she's a sociopath, because that is so specifically calculated. Like, you're putting it out there so that you can go back to that whenever something happens. I think, Bello, you made this point earlier, like the fact that he got it on the record, like, hey, I went ahead and just like filed this report, like, so that everybody knows, like, I took this seriously. I went to the cops because this is actually what happened. It's probably going to save his ass, because like, obviously this girl is not above making some pretty lofty claims that could really impact somebody's life. Like the fact that he's abusing her. So yeah, like this kind of person, like, I think to Patty's point, it's like, whenever a person who you blame everything on is not there anymore, you have to take a second to really consider what the root cause of all of your problems is. And I don't think a lot of people can face that music. And so I think that it's probably one of those things where she needs somebody to pin her shortcomings on. Like, if it's not the boyfriend, then it's Alex because he's manipulating her and stuff. But really, she's the one who is manipulating everyone. So like, honestly, F this girl. She is literally horrible. Alex, I'm still I'm watching you, Alex, but you're off the hook for now. And then, yeah, this guy, Mesmer, I think if I were in this situation, I would have reacted 100 million times worse than this. So, like, kudos to you for being able to keep it together and, like, be mature in one of the most outrageous situations I've ever heard of. Because I would not have been able to do it. I'd have been like, I'm going to kill you. Just like go crazy. Like, I would not actually kill anybody. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But I would send a very strongly worded text though.
Yeah, shout out to him, because I feel like there's definitely two paths that guys take whenever you hear about these very sad scenarios, which is what you just said. Like, he fully goes like full tilt, and then something shows up on the news. Don't want that. Or the opposite, where it's like, yeah, that happened to me like 5 years ago. I don't really think about it though. It's like, oh, brother, like, no, you have to go to therapy. Like, you have to talk about that. Like, that's not okay.
Yeah, he seems like a chill guy. Hey, Mesmer, if you want to play some Elden Ring with me and Bello, hit us up. Patty
Or
will
if
be
you want to get
there.
on the, if you want to get on the podcast and state your case.
Email us at juryofyourpeersped@gmail.com.
Or just DM us on TikTok.
Or DM us on TikTok.
That
Twitter,
works too. You could be one of the
Instagram.
followers that gets me to do something stupid.
That's true. Mesmer.
That's true. Oh
You can
my
have
God.
Patty go on a date with your ex.
Mesmer, help
Oh,
us.
no. No.
Mesmer, if you're listening to this, get us to 500, and then you make the top comment. We'll support you. Patty has to do a full playthrough of Elden Ring and cannot stop until he's finished.
Oh my
That
God,
sounds
you're
terrible.
going
That
to
sounds
die.
It would take like
You
5
would-
years.
You would literally never finish the game, I don't think. Not even the main story.
That sounds
With
terrible.
that being said, though, yeah, you handled this fantastically. I don't want to say like I'm happy that you're sad because it's not what I'm trying to say, but like I'm glad you're internalizing it. I'm glad you're not like being like, oh, like that can't happen to guys. Like you're feeling the feelings, and that's a very normal, healthy thing to do. Patty, you mentioned Karma getting to her earlier. I hope Karma looks like an expulsion from the university and not being
I
able
would
to
hope
get
so.
into any other good university, because that's egregious what she did to you. And if the cops don't take it seriously, which is awful, but in this country that tends to happen all the time, especially to men. Hopefully, shout out to your university for taking it so seriously and giving you the tools you need to not be around her. Hopefully, she just gets expelled and then has to go to like some random college to try to get an education because she doesn't deserve any good one. The
I
what?
don't actually know where Bethune-Cookman is. It's probably a great university. Bethune-Cookman
Florida.
alumni. Yeah, don't come for me. It was a joke.
Yeah, Cookman University, if you want to sponsor this podcast, you can reach out to us at jerrypierceped@gmail.com.
Yeah,
that being
man.
said-
Like,
Yeah, you got another comment, Darrien?
no,
Your time.
I was just gonna say that like she tried to ruin your life. Like she tried to ruin your life with these allegations. So like, I have no sympathy for her having her life ruined. So, like I said, F that girl. She's not cool.
Not literally. Like you know.
That was not very
Mentally.
cash money of her at all.
Not very casual.
And now, for the sake of Jury of Your Peers and the way that this podcast works, we're gonna take a vote. Darrien, is this guy the asshole?
No.
Patty, is this guy the asshole?
Well, I mean,
Hear me out, guys. This guy plays Elden Ring and he's a fan of Mesmer. Can't be trusted. Can't be
you're right.
trusted.
You're right. They are a villain. You're the last
I
vote,
said
though.
no.
Oh, sorry. I did not hear that. And with my last vote, you are not the asshole.
I'm sure
Woohoo.
everyone was waiting with bated breath. I feel like anyone listening to this episode is going to get like 10 minutes in and be like, does this get like worse? Like, does he do anything that would turn this around? No. The answer is no.
The last line is, so I went to her house and I killed her. I actually murdered her in her apartment. Like, oh!
I'd be like, ooh, maybe don't put that on Reddit, big dog.
Yeah, good for you, big dog. Reach out to us. You seem like a chill guy. With that being said, though, we're gonna offer him one last thing, something we can do, because out of everything he's going through right now, the last thing that this guy needs to worry about in his life is money. Can anyone help this poor soul and earn a little bit of money?
You know, my Cleveland Guardians are going through a little bit of a betting scandal right now. Allegedly, we have two pitchers that were suspended middle of this year for gambling on balls and strikes. It's now coming out that they have been indicted by the FBI on gambling charges, and that they are connected to the cartel, and one of which the pitcher was supposed to throw a ball on the first pitch that he threw coming in relief. He threw a bad pitch, but the batter swung for a strike. that pitcher received a text from one of these members with a person hanging. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. If you haven't read about it, read about it.
Sweet Jesus Christ!
People wonder why people do this shit, man. I'm like, dude, they will kill you if you don't.
But in honor of that, we're gonna have the Cleveland Guardians to win the American League next year at plus 1,300.
Wow,
book it.
That's huge.
It's gonna be a hell of a documentary when we do.
Interesting. That's crazy.
Oh, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. If you haven't looked at it, look up like Cleveland Guardians like betting ring. It's Luis Ortiz and Emmanuel Clase are the two pitchers that are being investigated right now, and one is currently under U.S. custody. The other one is in the Dominican Republic, not in custody.
I'm Dominican. I'm no black. Imposible.
It's pretty crazy. I
saw like a tweet about it, but that was it.
Yeah, there's people saying that this goes back to 2023. Emmanuel Clase was one of the best relievers in baseball, and then miraculously in the playoffs, he was terrible. People think that he was throwing the games. Like there's a lot of shit going on. Right? But
I'm not gonna lie, if my choices are play the sport that I get paid to play well or get murdered by the cartel, I'm just gonna play like shit and not get killed. You know, I am no better than this man. Because if you sent me a text with somebody hanging, I'm like, "Hey, boss, what do you want?"
It was a GIF of somebody hanging. It was a GIF, and then he responded with a puppy dog that was sad.
Oh
God.
Never mind. He's in with the cartel. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Can you imagine? He's like, these guys, they aren't that dangerous, and they just have like a gun on the back of his head.
It's that video of the guy singing like, Riente! He's like, oh my God, they're gonna kill me.
I was about to say it. I didn't get it out earlier, but for our listeners, there's a video that we reference all the time off this podcast, which is the famous video, forget his name, but the Hispanic singer who is on stage about to perform when he just gets handed a note that says, "We're gonna shoot you out back after this performance. This is your last performance." And he just like wipes his eyebrows like, oh fuck.
Oh,
and
man.
He did die after that. I have to imagine that's what that pitcher was feeling when he threw. He's like, all right, throwing a ball, and the batter swung, and he was like,
he was like, my wife and kids.
Yeah.
No. Yeah,
it's not good. It's not good. That's the bet.
With that being said, go win yourself some money, guys. Paddy's bets are a 100% for sure lock. I don't think he's ever missed.
Great. I haven't.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever missed ever. So
yeah, he hits something.
You've gotta let that sit. You can't take that out in post, please. That's gotta stay in.
What I really meant was like he hits like either a yes or no on the bet, essentially. Like he either wins or loses. But once I saw the silence there, I was like, fuck it. Let your imagination run wild, people.
With that being said, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. I'm not going to mention the other two. I'll give Paddy and myself a quick break. And then make sure you play our episodes of the podcast on the New York subway system on speaker and loud for other people to hear. We're doing a grassroots marketing campaign, really trying to get in, right? Really trying to make some waves out there. We love you guys. See you next week.
Hi, Mom.